Hey everybody, it's Lisa. I thought today I would do a room tour. Just so you guys can see how I organize some of my things and where everything is. So there's 3 different sections really to the room. One wall has a black IKEA Expedit bookshelf. I got that actually from eBay for $25. Yeah. Awesome. Then we have my table. And then on the other wall is the Michaels collection. So everything there, pretty much all the white cubes and stuff come from Michaels. And then I just recently redid my closet. I took the doors off and I put in some bookshelves from Target. I know it looks like a mess, but everything has a place, I promise. So depending on how long the video is, I may shoot it in different amounts. So let's do this wall first. On the top shelf, I got these little jars from IKEA. They're just little kitchen jars. And you can put them like this if you like, but I just keep them like this. And that's where I hold my buttons. Once the buttons fill up 2 jars, I buy a big jar, and they graduate into a larger jar that I got at Michael's. In the back behind there, well, if I move my Hello Kitty music, is where I keep like my brads. I make my own little plastic embellishments in the oven, so I keep those in there. Oops. So I don't use those as often, so they kind of stay in the back. Then in here, I got this from a Scrapbook Expo. It came free with a certain purchase or something like that. Is where I keep all of like my metal and large just accents. I don't even know if you could see. All the little things that you would find, resin stuff, metal pieces. So I almost kind of like rummaging through. You know, I like the feel of rummaging through and finding something. So I keep that in there. On the next row, this is where I have all of my, oh my god, hello, albums, scrapbook albums. The colors don't mean anything. I just like the rainbow colors. In here, this Smash book is where I keep my Kit and Clowder class. I'm taking a Kit and Clowder coloring class to use my Copics in. So all of my worksheets and tests are in there. These, I don't even really need to open. This holds like Starbucks cards. I collect Starbucks cards. And these hold like other bill related things. So, and I have these sitting here, which I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I got them just in case. Label maker, very important. The next area is where I have my Project Life cards and my flower basket. This is where all of my big flowers are and feathers. My Project Life cards I organize by kit. So I can do another video on that if anyone is interested. But those are all my Project Life cards in there. These containers are from Close to My Heart. They're the medium organizer. I actually need to get some more because I have 2 kits that don't fit. This is my bling square. Each binder I labeled silver, pearls, black, brown, gold, red, pink, purple, green, blue, multicolor. Then I've got this little one from Queen & Company with all their little, it is hard to do with one hand, all their little blings. But each bin, like let's say I take out the red, pink, and purple one. So this whole binder, this lighting is horrendous. Oh my god. What if I put this light on too? Is that any better? A little bit. So this whole binder is red, pink, more pink, and purple. So if I'm looking for bling, I just quickly pick the binder. And these were little binders from Staples with the sheet protectors. They have pretty binders now. But I just wanted white because sometimes the colors in the binder changes, or I didn't want to deal with that. Over here, I got the 3-shelf unit from Michaels when it was on clearance. And this is where I keep like extra stuff, like any of my extra tape. The shelf is some more glue and tape. And some more glue and tape. Up here is just a 12 by 12 stationery thing that holds stationery and things like that. Over there are some books. Not necessarily scrapbooks, just books that I read. On the next shelf, these are photo albums from like the 80s and 90s, and I've got to convert all of these into real scrapbooks. Not that these aren't, these are just photo albums. Project Life album. In this album, we'll just stay on the floor here. The lighting's probably better, actually. This is the album that I keep all of my Stephanie Bernard Stamps of Life stamps in, and dies and all that. And they have a little checklist online that you can check them off as you buy them. So that is the pink binder. In the black binder is some more Stephanie Bernard. And then I have my besties. All the bestie stamps that I have. I usually like to do digital, so I don't have a lot of besties, but that's enough for me. In the blue one, again, not really craft related. These are all of my Starbucks cards that I collect. Uh-oh, the page flipped. You saw that, right? Oh, boy. All right. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Then I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for quite a few years. So these are all of the Stampin' Up! Magazines, Stampin' Up! Catalogs, more Stampin' Up! Stuff. This binder is where I keep all of my sheet protectors for Project Life, the empty ones. So I flip through it, pick one that I want, and that is that. Over there in that big pile of mess is, well, the pile is papers and bills. Hold on, I'm going to put you down for a second. Look at the pretty room for a second. While I get the other box. Okay, I hope you didn't get sick. So this is a zippered box. And let's see if I can unzip it with one hand. And the other side. This is where I keep all of my Copics and all of my Copic coloring. My friend Jean, this was her brilliant idea that she found on Pinterest, I think. And it's just the lighting crates from Home Depot or Lowe's cut to fit into this case. And then it holds all of my markers. So those are my Copics, and I keep those in this container on that shelf, which I'll put away later so I don't make you sick again. On the bottom shelf is my big Xyron, another container basket of, I don't even know, nothing. A little Project Life album that is empty because I want to start that. This is my Christmas album, which I think I did a video on. Still haven't filled it, but that's there. A little tin that I made, something to hold albums, more old photo bins, and then these two containers have Stampin' Up! Business papers. Okay, now I have to get up off the floor. Okay, whew. So that is that one whole wall. If you have any questions, please let me know. And we go, oops. if we come over to the desk area, this is the basket where I put whatever I want to work on now. So this is all of my Valentine's Day papers, embellishments, stamps, washi, so I can just reach right there without grabbing everywhere. Coasters for my beverages. This is my Grateful journal that I made. I will be having a video on that at some point. I'm almost done putting in the pictures. My little notepads, my cell phone holder for when I FaceTime with my friend Jean. And then this little spinny thing. Hold on. I love, people either love it or hate it from Michaels. I love it. It holds everything I need. And there's little drawers. So we're going to end that video here because it is already 11 minutes long. So that's one whole wall and the table area. I've never done a room tour before, so I hope I wasn't too fast or too slow or too loud. But that is it. All right. Hope to see you for part 2. Thanks. Bye.